More of those random buyout movements that you've come to know and love. Hey guys, smash the crap out of that subscribe button. See, guys, don't miss out on more awesome content. Hey, leave a comment down below when you be walking away with a booster bag. We have some interesting little movements to take note of here, especially with red screen. We've noticed that this card's been kind of doing a little bit of things. I mean, it's basically a free continuous, floodgate that says, hey, your opponent's monsters cannot attack. And I mean, you have to pay 1,000 during each of their end phases, but okay. Remember, that is not optional, or this card becomes destroyed. And then, if Red Dragon Archfiend is face up on your field, you can select a level 1 tuner monster in your graveyard, and then destroy this card and special summon that card. Free little body here, but you're looking at about 5s on the Legendary Collection ones. Regular commons are about in the same shape back here, at about $3-ish. Why? I don't know. There's just a lot of Red Dragon Archfiend hype going on right now. It's so comically interesting to me that this is what we're looking at. Okay. So, for those of you out here in the Edison Dome, there was a time where you could have got Phoenixian Cluster Amaryllis for $40. And a lot of people were like, I'm not going to buy them at $40. So you know what ended up happening? Well, they got worse, actually. You just had sales at $70, $50. Love that you can buy the Korean and other versions here. Nice, nice Korean versions. Right now, 65, 70 for first ed, 75. If you are an Edison player and you've been wanting to play this, I'm so sorry. I don't know where Konami can really reprint this card. I guess an OTS common would do us some justice by bringing it down a little bit. They can't really, reprint it as another super rare, but that's a pretty big disappointing thing to see. SP Little Knight, we're down to 385 right now for QCRs. That's a lot lower than I remember this being. Okay, yeah, 400, 395, 400. We're definitely cruising about you head on up to about 430, 450. Wow, your QCR Prometheans are 170s. And on the back end down here, these have been pretty much falling for a little while. It looks like right now the natural progression downwards for SP has put the card about 81 to 82 right now. That's good. I mean, hey, it's not 100 anymore. With how things are going down with this, we're getting to the point that this could be a little bit more accessible to the player base. Obviously, there is a reprint coming on the horizon. No, the card should not be at the price point it's at. We all understand that. That's why you're seeing that retrace of value actually occurring along the way here for this. Now, what in the world? These things are still $10. And why is the Ultra so low? Okay, well, first of all, we actually have sales data on this. Oh boy, yeah, we do. I love the line straight through there for the one first edition that just doesn't actually... Holy crap. Yeah, these are rotating. A lot of hero players are looking at this stuff. $11 all day long. Ultra rares cruising on along here. 14? 17? Wow. These escalate up a lot quicker than they actually should. I guess the ultra rare is effectively worth more than the reprint secret rare, which I guess is kind of interesting. So you can get a French one here. Actually looks really, really nice for $12. And then you got one up here for 11. Okay, well, if you've been wanting to get Liquid Soldiers, I did see a really cool Hero Fiendsmith list earlier. How was it, on DB the other day? It looked really cool just in some of the little solo modes that people were trying. So I don't know. If you are a fan of wanting to play anything Hero, give this a shot. I think you'll have fun. Oh, this guy. We're at 246 today. I feel like we're going up, and that's not necessarily a good thing. 229, 229, 229 were your last sales, which puts you back up at the $246 mark. A little bit rough. To be fair, though, as you do have 73 listings of these populating right now, I don't foresee this sticking around like at a price point that's acceptable at all. Maybe 50, but considering the fact Ubel is projected to be like the better deck heading into this. I don't foresee this sticking around at a cheap price point for very long. So, Sprite cards. Keep in mind, Sprite just came off of a huge victory in South America. Yay, Rogue finally did its thing. Still $65 for a gigantic Sprite QCR. Kind of crazy, actually, to think about that. But 67, yeah, on up to 70. We're definitely cruise controlling with that. Sprint actually is like $41. Sprite Blues, well, there was a time where these were a little bit more. He had 22s, but you can see some mod plays kind of offset that back down to the $21 mark. Definitely where I would expect this to be, I feel like. Alright. The rest of the Sprite stuff, I mean, hey, Blues, what, like $7-8? Sprint's incredibly cheap. LOL. Do you know people actually believe Elf is going to come back on the next list? And you can tell, look at this, 7, 4, 7. It doesn't have the largest amount of movements, but if the amount of copium that people are pushing on the agenda for Sprite Elf, they're like, oh, it's going to come back, don't worry. All right. It's not going to happen, all right? Like, this card, literally having this effect right here, your opponent cannot target this card with cards that this card points to, was just too much. Rediari, wow. A nice $20 on the Rediari man himself. This is, those first editions. 24, way on up beyond anything that they should be. 32, but, yeah, those for mod plays for 50s. Get the 72 on up to the 88, on up to the 98. Ugh, that's too much. But once again, I mean, even the old Turbo Pack Rare is a $16 card. I love the fact, well, actually, good news, you can get Italian versions here for $7. Once again, I mean, you're saving $9 just to get a foreign copy. Like, seems very, very worthwhile to me. Fright for Tiger. Man, these stupid special edition versions are still plaguing our market at this $8 mark. And you can get Shonen Jump Ultras for $1, which would be the version I would prefer to have, actually, because it's that OG print from the magazine. We've seen how expensive some of this magazine stuff can be. These Fright for Tigers are also, kind of trucking on along here as well. Okay. Melfi cards. Oh, yeah, we did see the Melfi stuff, on a very, very, very side patch. These stupid Melfis of the Forest are still $4. Why are there 29 listings of this thing? Okay. Caddy's still $1. Puppy's still up there. Melfi Mummy still 50 cents. That is very interesting. I would probably get that the Melfi card if you actually really want the original prints for this, because this is a matter of time in my opinion. Okay. Diablaze, $52. And then the $5-6 version here, which kind of about what I expected. And then we got to talk about the whole Rite of Artemisia package. So for those of you that like to look at budget options and things that, yeah, I'm a budget player, should I be picking up certain things? This package is kind of passed into the realm of very cheap and acceptable. I feel like QCRs coming in at 42s, which is not bad. You got the $25 CRs now. Ultras are $1 for these. Secrets $1.50, and then the reprint Secret Rares are 63 cents to $1. So you're looking at $3 alone here with this. You get into the water and changer side of things. Oh look, QCRs $36, CRs $22s, Altis are like $9. Isn't that crazy to think about? Ultra water enchantresses, these are like nothing. They reprinted this package so far into the ground, which, I mean, is not like a terrible thing. They wanted this stuff to be readily available, and they did it. And then, of course, the whole Faithful Adventure thing. Yeah, $14 is a little bit much, but technically it is the highest rarity with your Secret Rare coming in at 2 to 3 here. Same thing back here with, the Ultra at 2 to 3. So if you were looking at a package just to have for some decent playability, you got some decent value across your board here. So what you guys think about today's market. Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and do remember there'll be card of the day in just a couple hours, so I'm very curious to see what will come out of that. You guys have a good rest of your day, all right? Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.